Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's life hack. We are going to be talking about the inner child today. So, here's a story that happened this week. I was headed out on a drive and wanted to introduce you to my dog here on the left. It's Chip. He's a little Shih Tzu poodle, probably weighs 18 pounds or so. And I realized one day a while back that his favorite thing in the world, like where he's truly in his element, is when he has the window rolled down and sticks his head out. So I was going on a drive about an hour from our house. So I thought, oh, I'll take the dog with me. So I took Chip with me. We did our errands, we got done what we needed to do. And then we had another hour drive back. So I thought he probably needed a walk. So I put him on his leash and we went for a little walk on this kind of countryside road. And we came to this, as you can see, this gutter. And I've never seen this before, but the water was flowing up and out of this grill and running down the street instead of flowing into the grill. And so I walked by it and I thought, that's weird. Kind of just stared at it a little bit, just being curious. I walked about 20 feet and I realized I really want to just take my shoes off and walk in this like a little kid. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite memories is with my little brother playing in the summer rain and playing in the gutters and having boat races with popsicle sticks and just little things like that. And so I let the thought kind of flow through my mind, and I was about to just keep walking. I thought, no, let's just do it. So I took off my shoes. As you can see there on the right, he and I went on a walk, and I went in this totally chill, refreshing cold water in the middle of the summer. It was super refreshing and just kind of fun to just let my thoughts win and kind of let my inner child out and just walk through the summer cold gutters. So anyway, that was kind of a fun thing I thought I'd just share. And it reminded me of one of my favorite movies of all time, probably one of my favorite comedies of all time, and it's called What About Bob? And in the movie, Bob has all sorts of problems. You've probably seen it. If you haven't, that's your homework assignment this week. You need to get What About Bob and watch it with whoever's important in your life or just yourself, whatever works. Anyway, he sees this world-renowned psychiatrist who just written a book called Baby Steps, and he's trying to help Bob get through all of his problems, which are many and hilarious and all sorts of things. And so they have their first meeting, and he tells him about all of his problems and all these things and issues. And the doctor writes him a prescription, and Bob starts saying, I don't need more drugs. I have all of those things. I don't need any of that. He says, no, this is better. And he writes it and he hands it to him. And he says, this is a prescription to take a vacation. He said, what? He said, a vacation from your problems. And sometimes I think about that in a way that some days you wake up and it's just hard. There's, you have hard days, there's hard things. And sometimes you just need to take a little bit of a break, just mentally, if nothing else. The problem or the issue isn't going to go away, but you're going to probably come back in a little bit better place to address it and deal with those things. And so I really liked that quote. And another thing I read earlier this week that I wanted to share was this awesome quote by David James, who's a famous, Harvard PhD. I think he was a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I can't remember, but he said, the greatest discovery of our time, which is saying a lot, the greatest discovery of our time is that men and women can literally change their circumstances by simply changing their attitudes. And I think I've seen that in practice where maybe I'm not in a great space mentally, or I am a little stressed or tired or whatever it is. And if I can step back a little bit, reset, put my mind in a better frame to deal with the situation or let creativity figure it out, or sometimes it's not nearly as big as a problem as I'm making it out to be. Maybe I'm the only one who's done that. I'm guessing a few of you have as well, but just stepping back and letting my emotions pass, and so I can deal with it in a better, more stable situation. And it literally can change my situation by not overreacting, by not blowing something out of proportion. Anyway, that was kind of a mixed lesson for today, but when you have some instincts to just do something fun. I heard about a lady just dancing at a volleyball game the other day because that's what she wanted to do. Um, it's okay. You can let your inner child out once in a while. Obviously, there's some social limits on that, and that's okay too. But do what you love. If you like to sing, if you like to dance, walk in the gutter, whatever. It's okay. Let your inner self out. Let the stresses go. Take a vacation from your problems once in a while, and go watch What About Bob if you haven't seen it. So anyway, appreciate it. Sorry it's been a few weeks, and appreciate you guys, and go make an impact today. Thanks. Bye.